with another Let's Play video. And today will be probably my review of Cyberpunk 2077. I beat this game last year, probably around the holidays, and keeping a long story short, it's a 7 out of 10. Playing this on the base PS4, so I'll explain why this game is a 7 out of 10. Here's the new patch 1.6 update goodies. We could do cross progression now. Like if I were to get a PC or another console, I can transfer this save over and you know, pick up where I left off on other platforms, which is awesome. Pretty cool. They gave us more jackets. We can transmog now, style of substance. You can now create outfits in your wardrobe that change your equipped clothing's appearance without changing their stats. Awesome. That's nice. I know it's been asked for by the community, because I admit early on, the benefit of being in first person, you couldn't see how tacky your character looked early game. Granted, you know, I found ways around it. I just found, you know, the whole, I guess, the augment slots in your clothing and armor. You know, you just pick the clothing you liked, hope they had slots in it regardless of the armor rating, and you just put better armor. You know, you just put the augments on it. But since they nerfed it, when I think the 1.05 patch or 1.5 patch, they nerfed that, so you can't stack, you know, freaking augments that give you like 750 armor and then your 4 slots into your your booty shorts anymore. They nerfed it. You know, I don't think it even go as high as like maybe 100 in armor or something. It's like I get 75s and 80s, but nowhere near the 750 armor, you know, that the augments had before that last major patch. What else they got? AV, how about the gig? So I think we got 3 new gigs, which is nice. Can't complain. New weapons available. Added some completely new weapons. Machine guns. Keep your energy on the pointy end with new melee weapon types. So knives, axes, machetes, a chain sword. Okay. Cyberpunk Angela left something for United Cities. It's a Cyberpunk anime series that'll pull you even deeper to the world of Night City. Keep your eyes peeled for traces the story's characters have left behind. Okay, they actually made an arcade game playable because they have these arcade machines in the cities. Embarking an epic adventure, top legendary, loyal road scores, making the top 5 players to earn some bucks such as money and unique items. Okay, here kitty say cheese, want nibbles, you can have them in your photos. Neon rims for motorcycles. Change appearance at Ripper Doc clinics, which is nice. Okay, that's nice. We can change our appearance now. I don't have to like create a whole new character, which I'm gonna do anyway right now. You can't change Night City, but you can change your hair. Newly added hairstyles. I didn't read all the patch notes to see if there's any gameplay fixes. I think this game could use some more patches. I know some players wanted a New Game Plus. New Game Plus would be awesome for this game. But I think a developer answered those questions, talking about, you know, the time and effort it would take to execute that properly. Probably would not happen anytime soon. Third person perspective probably won't be happening anytime soon, if ever. If they do, it would probably be thrown in last minute before they just give up on the game. But I'm sure they made some kind of program for modders, Red Mod, so I'm sure the modding community is probably going to make that. So I think the best way to play this game, to be honest, is on a PC, a good PC. Not a great PC. A good PC can run it. A great PC will make it really that much good. And plus you'll have access to mods. They won't make the whole red mod thing for, you know, the community, which this game is, or the content is is a hard R rating. You know, nudity, you can bang hookers. You know, there's a lot of sexual content in the game, and I'm sure with the modders they can add even more sexual content to the game. I would love body mods, because I hate developers that say, oh, we put all the sexual content in the game, but yet, you know, you can't give your male characters humongous dinglings or your female characters ginormous tits. You know why? Because it might be offensive. It's like you already have nudity and curse words and violence. You already have this. You already made this game targeted for a specific audience. That's the audience you're catering to. It's like, who cares for the people who are not going to buy the game? They're going to be offended by giant tits and long slongs. It's like, you already got that. You already got the, you know, the basic sizes for that game. It's like they would be offended over just whatever. But you know, you have those crazies on Twitter. They want to avoid the crazies on Twitter. And that's what it's been coming down to with gaming these days, you know. And it's quite sad, to be honest. But I'm going to do a new game, and I'll give you my thoughts while I go over, you know, the whole process. Maybe bring up some of my old adventures and stuff I've done. And plus, it's been a while since I touched this game. Oh, shit, what did I do? What did I do? I think I did new game. I'm going to skip the tutorial because the tutorial was a pain in the ass. Oh, no, I think I clicked on the olds. I think I clicked on a continuation on the save. Gotta get out of that. Yeah, this is my first save. It's like I beat the game, but the good thing is I can go back to my old save and continue shit I haven't done. I do have some video kits. I do have some video clips of me doing some old storylines that I went back to this old save before I beat the game, and just to do it. There was some really good stories, some side things with characters that were really, really cool. One of the best things about this game is the story, the characters in Night City itself. That by itself is something I feel, even if you just love games in general, you have to experience this game. And to a certain extent, you have no excuse not to. You can get the game for like, you can probably get it online for like 20 bucks or less. I know you can get it at GameStop, a brand new copy, for almost 30, but I remember Black Friday last year, you got a brand new copy of the game for $10. And this is what I'm playing right now. I bought the game, my original copy of the game I bought for $30 in March of last year, you know, about 3 or 4 months after the game came out. And this was after the first major patch that addressed some of the issues with the game. And so I didn't encounter and experience many of the game-breaking bugs. As you can see, I put in hours in this game. 87 hours on this first save. 87 hours and 22 minutes. And what cracks me up, I go into YouTube videos where they still talk about the game, and people are complaining about, oh, the story is so short, the game is so short. I'm like, bitch, you only breezed through the story. You didn't do none of the side content. And then also, I would say a good maybe 20 of my hours, I would say probably 20 to 30 of my hours is just me wandering around killing shit. I don't know, you've seen some of my gameplay videos. It's like I will spend, you know, hours going around killing shit. Because sometimes, you know, I just like to explore the world, explore the environment, see what shit I can get into, see what other missions I could trigger, and shit like that. So maybe it's just me, you know. I probably got that old school mentality. You can make even the most basic game fun. You can make kick the can fun. Basically, when you see a can in a random park, you just start kicking it, trying out soccer moves, kicking it into shit. Like, if you're easily amused, you can make anything fun or extend the longevity of something just to make it fun. Especially if you have imagination. I'm too much of a pussy to play on hard. Granted, I think hard should be the basic difficulty for this game, because you're going to get so many meta packs, little med things you inject yourself with, and it's like if you just stand out in the open, just eat, gunfire, you're going to get murdered. If you go against, high-powered enemies, yeah, you will get one-shotted. Even on normal, I have been one-shotted in this game. But, once you get to around level, like, 15 or so, not much for you to worry about. Especially if you're, make sure you got upgraded armor. You upgrade your weapons, get better weapons, and you put the augments into your clothing slots. You'll be fine. And as the game goes along, so when you get your cybernetics and things like that, you're going to be a walking badass. And there's a way you can cheese the game, especially if you start, if you invest in intelligence and hacking, combine that with stealth. So you just have to just walk around corners and away from stuff and just burn people from the inside out with your hacks, which I started doing in my later first playthrough. It made the game so easy. And then it's like, while they're low on half health, you just go in with your katana and just cut them up like turkeys. There are so many ways to cheese this game. This game was not a hard game at launch. That's why most people, some players I follow in their live streams, they play this game on hard or very hard so they can have some kind of challenge where they just won't go through this game, very, very quickly. But I'll be the first to say that as a person, as a gamer, this is a game that you gotta experience. You do.
I'm V.
I'm V.
I feel the voice acting is really good for male. Well, I haven't played a male V. I don't ever play a male V. This is a base PS4, so it's not going to be the best looking game. And I know I'm saying that kind of funny because, PS4 2014, you know how Sony hypes up their consoles, the most powerful console ever and all this other shit. And for its time, PS4 is 8 years old. Sony's still doing its 10-year console cycle. So you got stuff like that. Hopefully she's not topless, which is weird because I know the whole thing about the age restrictions on YouTube, the 18 plus restriction. I had it on my Saints Row video for showing loose titties, but I think somebody flagged me. Somebody came into my thing. I also think Volition probably gave YouTube a heads up saying, hey, if anybody, bad mouths or show, any kind of nudity, they was saying just hit it with an age restriction, to counteract any kind of bad publicity or whatever, to make make the game look bad. But I don't know, let me go to my YouTube channel and check. I don't think I got any age restrictions on any of my Cyberpunk content. I don't know, YouTube is being petty about it lately. So they could be changing that. There could be some changes to that, but yeah, let me run on over to my channel to double check. Let me check out my videos. Go through my Cyberpunk listing. They said they added some more hairstyles to this game. Let's see what they got. We got bald. We got Sinead O'Connor head shave. Yeah, all these head shaves. Basically, that you're in a dystopian futures when a good chunk of the hairstyles have all the women have the side of their head shaves. It's like, oh, I'm miserable and I'm trying hard to stand out, so let me look like as much as unfeminine as possible. I don't want to deal with long hair. I want to look like a weirdo. But yeah, only strung down to my Cyberpunk videos. See if they got age restricted yet. And let's see. Just to let y'all know, I got a recent glut of subscribers. Yeah, I'm not trying to flaunt. I'm not trying to flex or anything. It's like 60 subscribers on YouTube ain't shit. It ain't shit. It isn't nothing. But for just a guy in his middle ages just gaming and talking to himself majority of the time, 60 subscribers is a lot. For a guy just bullshitting and playing video games. Dang, I forgot. It's like I do a lot of live streams. I think I've been hardcore live streaming for about almost 3 years. I think it'll be 3 years around October, December of this year. But yeah, I don't have no age restrictions on none of my Cyberpunk videos. And I know for a fact, I think I banged all the hoes the red light district on Jig Jig Street in this game. And I got live streams of me of nudity, doing chicks doggy style, chicks going down on my character, female character going down on dudes, and none of that shit got age restricted. But as soon as I do a video talking shit about the reboot Saints Row shitty boss character creator, I get age restricted. So yeah, I either got snitches who were subscribed to my channel, or Volition already, gave YouTube a heads up saying, we're already expecting people to hate on this game, so we need your bots to watch out for, this, and this. And I think that's what happened, why I got hit with that age restriction. Yeah, this character is ugly as shit, ain't gonna lie, I gotta fix that bitch face. But, I do like that. I might go with the pigtails. Yeah, she does not look happy. She look kind of funny. Oh, I seen this hairstyle on some. Dang. Okay, no. Okay, the front of this hairstyle I seen on chicks on YouTube, but not the full shaved. I was like, why do you do that? Now I'm changing the color. I need to change that hairstyle. That hairstyle is freaking fugly. As you can see, it took a while for the assets to load. Like I said, I'm playing on a base PS4. Yeah, like when I'm moving it, the graphics just look like it's blurry or whatever, but I stick on it a while, it's like you see the freckles start to pop up on her face. Oh, they gave you Rogue's hairstyle. So you can make like your own playable version of Rogue in this game. Not a lot of. I think they maybe added maybe 10 extra hairstyles for my guesstimation. I'm gonna say 10. I'm gonna rock with the hairtails. Now, do they give me like a black hairstyle? Because the graphics are kind of muddled right now. It's gonna look like a dark brown, which kind of pisses me off. In game, it looks better, but in this menu, since it has a lot of red, it's gonna make it look like a dark brown. Maybe it is a dark brown. Here, let me click on this. Yeah. It's like, don't they have like a black? I need a black. Okay, that's better. That's better. I think that's black. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Need to fix this bitch's face. She's kind of ugly. But, graphically, on the base PS4, if you watch my other videos, you know I'm kind of a graphics horror. I love graphics. I like good graphics. I like beautiful looking graphics. At the same time, I think I'm more on the character design angle. I will give a pass to some games who have not as good graphics in terms of detail if the character design work is good, to where they can kind of fake the graphics being good because the character design is solid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quite a few eye options in this game. I think they could have done a lot better with the sliders, even though they kind of bragged about their character creation in this game. I was disappointed. Like I said, it's like you're playing in first person most of the time. The only time you get to see yourself is in the mirror or when you're on a motorcycle. They have a third person view when you're riding a motorcycle, and you can move the camera around while you're on a motorcycle to get your character, or use the photo mode to check out your character. And that's the only time you can see your character in third person. Other than that, graphically, I give this game, granted on its base PS4, I've seen it look a lot better, but I can only judge it on a base PS4, and this is just my opinion. I give the graphics, because there is like a lot of muddy textures, and some textures take a while to load in. Especially, it has gotten better. It's not as bad as it was, after the first major patch, because I still notice stuff getting loaded in and things like that. This game, it's kind of notorious. It's not. I don't think it's as bad as Saints Row Reboot in terms of what they released to the public. But then again, I didn't buy Cyberpunk day one, so I thought I had an eyelash option. I don't know. That might come with makeup. I gotta get rid of them freckles. I am not feeling those freckles. Facial scars, facial tattoos, piercings, piercing color. You can give her ass a grill. He makes straight up good. You can even change the color of them teeth. I wish you can give them fangs. That would have been awesome. I wish you can give your character fangs. But yeah, you don't really beautify this characters until you get into makeup. There you go. She looks a little bit better with something on her face. But you can go with the eye makeup color. They give you all kind of shit to work with in this game. I don't know what kind of build I would have in mind for this new character. But I did make her a street kid. That's it. That's the only lip. Oh, I gotta change the makeup. So they got the lip makeup style. Like I said, it's been a while. So they do give you these. They do give you like, quite a few options to fool around with. Change her lipstick color. It ain't working for me. But graphically, I am not disappointed with this game. I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't buy into the hype. I wasn't like, oh my god, this is gonna be the best game ever. Oh, I gotta get this game. Oh, whatever. It's like, I admit, late into the game's development, when it was close to release, I was like, you know what, this game looks interesting. I'm not much of a first person kind of, lover of video games, even though I do own Skyrim. I play that half and half, third person, first person, depending on the situation. But outside of that, it's like, oh, there's the stuff to get rid of the freckles. Okay, cool. Not feeling them freckles, girl. And they put it on cheek makeup. Cheek makeup color. There we go. Then you have blemishes. Don't see a lot of it. I know they're doing pushing the whole Edge Runner thing on the new anime coming out on Netflix, so they added some of that stuff to the game. But let's see what else we got. Blemish color. We got nail. Oh, there's the boobies. Well, if it gets age restricted, oh well, I don't care. I don't get a monetization check for my YouTube videos anyway. So it's not going to really matter. Not gonna matter with me too much. Wow, you can really go funky with these freaking nail designs. You can go from really anime weird shit. I'll go with these nails. You can make the boobs big, but they don't really get any bigger. They go from like they go from like a modest C. No, yeah, about a yeah, probably like a high B, low C to like maybe like a board, like yeah, like a small D cup. That's all you're working with. You can change the nipples and whatever. Dang, I can make her all Yakuza. I can make her all Yakuza out with all these damn tattoos on her. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of tattoos, ain't gonna lie. I know a lot of people are into tattoos. Me, not really. It's funny because I'm an artist myself. I can deal with small tattoos, modest tattoos, arms, legs, maybe on the back, maybe around the belly button, maybe above, your ass. But as far as your body being a full-blown canvas, nope, not my thing. I'm not into that whole thing. Yeah, this is where you can either give her a package. You can even pick her labia size. They give you a genital option. Yeah, penis. You can even add a penis to a girl. You can do the pubic hair stuff. So yeah, they give you anything you wanted to do as far as customization. Which is pretty cool. I can't complain. I wish they would have gave you more sliders as far as, you could do more stuff with the body options in terms of stuff like that. Change your height, change your body build, things like that. I know that's kind of nitpicky, but that's just the way I feel. I love games that give you a lot more option, and things like that. Let's see if I can change her eyes. I know you can get some really cool, funky looking eyes. Oops, no, I just changed her eye style. My bad. Okay, I think that's what she was hoping for. Yeah. Was it eye color? Oh, I could make her all demoned out. I could have sworn they had a thing for pupil type. It might be coming up soon. You give her hella red eyes, like your ass need by zine. We're gonna go with the blue. Where's the real funky shit? Did I lose track of it? There's piercings, eye makeup, lipstick style, lip makeup, cheeks. I could have sworn. Did I miss something? I remember they gave you an option to really go all in with the eyes. I can't find it. I could have sworn there was like an extra why does her eyes look all bloodshot? Let me check something right quick. Okay, here we go. This was the menu. Yeah, you can give her like little skull things on her eyes. Give her like the weird kind of snake eyes. Yeah, some real crazy shit with the eye designs, what makes it pretty awesome. You can really make your character a part of that whole, cyberpunk world, cyberpunk vibe. Like I said, with the whole, I guess gender body parts and stuff like that, adding, making lady boys and stuff. That works in these type of dystopian kind of technological advanced futures, but it doesn't work in a game like Saints Row, which is supposed to be about that hood life. It's just, for some games it makes sense. Cyberpunk, it makes sense because that is the lore. That's the universe that it's set in. So it just works. But the shit they had for Saints Row just doesn't work. I know it's just a cool thing, you know, you can probably get some Twitter likes or shit or whatever. But other than that, it's like, eh. Alright, we're gonna go with this character and continue on with the review. Then you can get some stats on the character. I don't know, I'm not feeling her jaw. She got a melon face. But I can see a ripper doc and change her as I go along. So what do I want to do with this character? I would say this part of the game, the actual gameplay and the stat building, is very impressive. It's very, very flexible. You can maximize your gameplay and just go with one type of build, a body build, and just be a walking tank, or just beat people with melee, you know, beat people with bats. You'll live longer, you'll generate health much faster. You can go intelligence and be an edge runner and a hacker and just blow up people's brains, hack into stuff, hack into turrets, you know, hack into stuff, get money, get free money. You can do reflexes, which increases your critical damage, gives you like the mantis blades, the bono wire. You get the technical, like if you just want to be, you can combine all four of these and basically be Batman. You can build your own tech. You can build OP weapons and overpowered armor with a tech ability. Cool. You definitely want to have something that cool because it just increases your critical damage. Like the best one is if you combine like reflexes and cool and be a freaking ninja and just murder shit. Cool also kind of gives you things, you know, what do you call it? Conversation options. You're going to have conversation options built on your body, intimidation, your intelligence, your tech, and how cool you are. You're going to have, you know, that. So I'm probably going to go more with a tech kind of build with this character. I'm going to make her kind of intelligence and tech. She's just going to be that tech savvy, street kids, busty, pigtailed girl. That's her name, busty pigtailed girl. And that's what it'll work with. They give you 7 points to start out. So it's a street kid storyline. You only get 3 storylines. I know some people were expecting more with the storylines and how they affect you during the game, but me, I enjoyed it. I even started a corpo playthrough that I haven't finished. I started a what's the other one, basically where you're just living out, you know, in the desert, and you're just like, yeah, a nomad gameplay. I actually kind of like how the nomad gameplay is, because you're just coming through Night City, coming from the fringes of the city. Street Kid, you're just about that hood life. You're just trying to make money and surviving. Corpo, you're working for Arasaka. You know, you're just a corporate stooge. You know, and you have a different mindset on how Night City is and works. But yeah, you start out, you go through the tutorial. Things really don't get started until, in terms of storyline, when you do that first mission. In case you're watching, spoilers, you're gonna meet Jackie. You're gonna go through a little first mission with Jackie, and shit happens, things go wrong. You get something stuck in the side of your head, and from there, you got Johnny Silverhand's, you know, soul trying to take over your body, but then they compromise because he's like, look, if you die, I die. And you guys basically kind of work together. Depending on how you treat Johnny Silverhand, you know, gives you a different ending. You know, you can choose to be a total dick and ignore him. or you could choose to work with him, get to know him, and you guys end up, you know, having a bond. Or you could just be kind of like, whatever, you know, just play whatever. Oh, my character is, woo, ugly. And then again, she just had a bar fight and broke her nose. But yeah.
Everything chill, hermana?
The graphics overall, I give it on a base PS4. If you're buying it right now, I give it an 8 out of 10, just for Night City alone. Character models are pretty decent.
Listen, V, I got a problem. Serious this time.
Come on, spin it. What is it now?
It's, Kirk. I owe him. Don't pay by tomorrow, said he'd bust my legs.
Well, that sucks to be you,
don't
Pepe.
joke about that stuff. Got cartels in his corner.
You in it with Kirk? Every man, woman, and rat in Haywood knows he's a fucking shark.
My bro jumped the joint. Deserve the hero's welcome. I know I fuck up, V.
Yes, you fuck up.
I'll talk to Kirk. Then you're gonna owe me one.
So they give you this whole welcome thing. You'll return to this bar a couple of times, but after those few times, you'll probably never really come back to the bar. Yes, you just decide to just fuck around with the game and come here, whatever.
You're saving my life, V. Truly.
Ain't no problem. Hey there, cutie. The funny thing about this game that I noticed, the world is very nice, very constructive, but it's not very immersive. There's a lot of street vendors and stuff that you don't really interact with. Yeah, you can buy stuff, but it's still pretty good. There is some things that make it like really, really cool.
You seem confused.
I'm just around here just looking at shit, trying to do a review. You know, you do have a lot of NPCs. Whether they have things they do like in Skyrim, like a schedule or whatever, nope. But I guess here's that game they put it into the game. The playable arcade machine. As you can see, the other ones are not playable, but this one is. Which is weird. They have all these arcade machines spread out. But they don't have many playable games. It's like, I would say that's one thing that Sega has over Cyberpunk with their Shenmue games. And especially in Yakuza, if you saw arcade games in there, they were playable. You could play Virtua Fighter 5, the full game, arcade version. You could play some of the shooters, the full version, Hang On, you know, shit like that, Space Harrier.
Javi's got some broken ribs. Jesus, the bullet didn't hit any.
But I did notice with each and every patch that they put in this game, they did add more immersion to the world.
So he had it coming, eh?
Hey, Kirk. Wanna talk?
V, been a while? Spin it. What you need?
Pepe asked me to talk you up.
What, he too shy to hand over the Yetis himself?
He just
Tell him I
came and
don't
just
fight.
sat by me with a gun on the table.
Hell's your problem? What's he owe you?
Afraid that's client confidentiality. Call it a lot. Leave it at that.
A cred shark with business ethics. Sounds too good to be true.
Well, Merry fucking Christmas.
Cut him some slack, will ya? He'll pay. Just needs some more time.
Like I said, I give this game,
look like a
as far as the
priest who runs a
graphics, I give it an
charity
8.
You borrow Eddie's.
When
you
it
gotta
comes
pay
to the
him back.
sound, as you
With
can see, the
interest.
voice acting is on
Common
point.
fucking knowledge.
The music, the ambience is
Suggesting I
really
let a
good. I give the
cunt
sound an
can't keep
8
a
as
deal
well.
off the hook.
No, you let him off because it's
Especially
me
with the
asking.
battle music, when you start to get in the fights.
You know me. I'm a man of the biz.
It has
I
some
need to know
crazy
what I get out of it.
techno weird kind of battle music.
Transactions go two ways, I get that. I'll owe you a favor.
Actually, I did look up the voice actress for V. She almost talks like V normally in real life.
Only 4 of them in NC as of now.
Ooh, look, movable
1,
graphics in the
Rayfield
magazine.
Regional Director. 2, Mayor Ryan. 3, a rental service.
Magazine
And
probably
4?
costs like $30 or $40.
Number 4 will belong to my client, just as soon as you clef it for me, that is.
I do this, and Pepe's debt is squared.
Of course! I'm a man of my word, you know that. Whole thing's simple. You swipe the Rayfield for me, I clear Pepe's account. Even toss in a cut for you, I'm such a nice guy. My man Rick works a parking structure by Embers, club where a Rayfield driver likes to kick it. There every Friday night, like clockwork. Soon as you appear, security cam shut down, gate swings up, the road is yours. Just gotta grab the Rayfield and roll out. Simple.
And your man Rick?
Trust him like my
I will
own
say
brother.
this, when it comes to the writing, in my opinion, to be honest, the writing's on point. You're gonna get a lot of conversation options as far as, you know, talking to
Kinda
in-game
interrupt
story and
Plants are
characters
shaky
like
as
that.
fuck.
You know, the main, you know, side characters who you
Sounds
interact
like you're
with.
looking for a sucker.
You're gonna get a lot of
This ain't no
dialogue.
setup, V. Heard you got a good head. Maybe we help each other make a few eddies.
Who's the owner?
Just an Arasaka suit from across the water. Spews cash out of every hole in his body.
And his name?
How would I know? Why would I care? It's a hot item and I know where to find it.
How am I supposed to do this? Expect me to slide under the chassis on a skateboard for a quick hot wire? Fast and easy? Kirk, wheels like this got security systems. Good ones.
This bitty bop works like the key Rayfield
Bitty
techs
bop.
use for repairs.
I would say,
These
yeah, the
locks
game
bypasses
at
identity
this point of its cycle,
A skeleton key
lifespan,
for all
it
Rayfields in the
runs
city.
very well
on, Kirk.
on a base
Even you don't
PS4.
buy that.
Which brings me to another
Kabuki's
point with the
tech
recent
sell more
news.
magical
They're
shit
not
than
going to
this
release
under
the
counter.
expansion.
Have a little faith.
They're not going to release the expansion on the
So, we all agree
PS4 or the Xbox One. It's not going to be on console. It's only going to be for next gen and PC only. And I think CD Projekt Red may get into some trouble, because I was watching this one YouTube video where they're
Best
talking about,
keep your
like,
word.
before the game came out, they made some promises, and especially people who bought limited edition, like, Xbox One consoles, about them releasing expansions and other stuff,
You two are
you know, for the game.
good luck out
So
there.
let's just say you get
be in
enough
touch.
savvy, you know, people with good lawyers, they can actually sue Cyberpunk for, like, false advertising if they're not going to get that expansion content. They could sue for that, especially if they feel they were promised it. And I know some people will be like, well, they should have made this game for PC, it's next gen anyway. I'm like, look at this game. It's not as spit shiny or as pretty, and it probably doesn't run as smoothly as it does on a PC or even a PS4 Pro, but for what it is on a base PS4, it runs and plays fine. It does. I think if they wanted to, they could put the expansion on here. It's going to come down to extra work. And I think right now with CD Projekt Red, like you know, they're spreading their team thin. They're working on The Witcher 4. They're working on other shit. So it's understandable that they don't want to you know, do anything else. Actually, my character looks like Lucy Liu. I don't know if you guys know who Lucy Liu was. She was like this Asian actor who was very well known in the late 90s and early 2000s. Love me some Lucy Liu. It's funny because all those actors are now old. I think Lucy Liu's like in her 50s. Yeah, you can actually hear a lot of stuff a lot better. They improved the audio on this game.
Here. All yours.
Knew I saw good in you. God bless.
But yeah, Night City in itself, the environment, you got smoke coming out of manholes. The graphics is a solid 8. I don't care what nobody else says. And I'm a guy coming from the Atari era, playing video games, so I am not some young dude in his 20s, you know, just discovering video games.
Sebastian Ibarra. Haven't changed a smidge.
No one calls me by my name anymore. Almost forgotten how it sounds.
How are things, Padre?
The same. Haywood. Nothing ever changes here. I'd rather hear about you.
Got back from Atlanta a few weeks ago.
See, you got a good down-home welcome. How was it back east?
Tell you later. Got something on it.
How about you fill me in now? We'll give you a ride. Marcus, let's go.
Yeah, as far as like the side stuff you can join, there's like many factions in here. You know, many fixers, they'll give you jobs. I think my only issue with this game, I feel, CD Projekt Red just bit off more than they could chew.
Front door?
They went all in with this game, not really know how to do or had experience with first-person combat, not having experience with driving mechanics, not much experience with doing, you know, a more city kind of open world. You know, they were feeling themselves making this game, you know, but I give them credit for having balls and doing it.
I'll pick up something here and there. Nothing major. But
I feel if this game came out like,
appreciate the concern.
shoot, 8 or 9 years ago, this game would have been Game of the Year, even with the bugs and issues it had.
Went there without expectations, actually. Well, except that it'd be better than here. It wasn't.
Maybe it'll all work out for the best.
That's funny. I think my only issues with the story is like just the direction it took in terms of you know, how the, you know, Johnny Silverhand and your character, the mortality of your character and things like that with the whole whatever happened. But you can get good endings, but no matter what ending that you get, your character is still kind of screwed.
Looks like it's my lucky day.
What do you want?
To settle our biz, once and for all. Got an offer for you, Patty, so listen up. Get the fuck out of Vista. Pull your boys off the street. I'll give you the Glen, done deal. No more restless nights. See how generous I can be? Well,
One
Patty,
more fucking word.
stay out of this. I don't know you.
And I don't know you, which means you're worth shit around here and capable of even less. Well, anything else?
It seems our conversation has come to a close.
Careful, Padre. Never know who's got a barrel at your six. You neither, shit bucket.
Marcus, please. I am pleased to see you have not forgotten your roots. Still happening. So many of the little shits left around here. Their spines go soft when they look down a barrel.
Who is that?
No one important. He'll be gone in a week's time. Another will come in his place.
He pulled iron on you.
He did. And he will pay for doing so.
Pull up here. Right here. I'll just strap down below.
Here, before you go.
Your number?
Could be useful. Maybe we can also work together again. Take ourselves back 2 years.
Thanks, Padre. Gotta go.
So go with God.
Here we go. Like I said, starting out story's pretty good, but the story goes in so many different ways and branches in terms of the side quests. You're going to get a lot of your story with the side quests, more so than the main quest. So my advice for people picking up this game is you definitely want to do the side quests as much as possible. Don't just speed through the story. With the story, you're only going to get, like, my guesstimation, probably only 40% of the content in this game as far as story. And if you just go through the story, you're not really going to form a relationship with Johnny Silverhand. You're not going to get to meet a lot of the side characters that add to the narrative of the game and things like that. Just breezing, through the game. I would say explore, enjoy the game. Treat it like an RPG because it is an RPG. Even though CD Projekt Red said, they didn't put, in terms of story, a lot of content. They say this game is not as long as The Witcher, but I think that's in terms of the content being purposely padded. They give you the option to go through this game how you see fit. But if you choose to take your time and just enjoy the game for what it is, explore Night City,
Your moment to shine, kiddo.
you'll get a lot more out of it.
Let's take this piece of wonder tech for a whirl.
You're a woman of little faith. See? We're rich. Now fire her up and call me when you're underway. Tell you where to go.
Looks like this'll be a cool breeze.
Yep. Nope.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
Easy.
Nothing personal, compa. Just biz. Rayfield's mine.
What, man? Never heard of thieves' honor? Finders keepers. I was first.
Listen, only one of two ways to do this. Friendly or fucked up. Either way, the ending's the same. I'm taking the car.
What are you doing?
Chingados.
The cops.
You're under arrest.
I like the kind of details on her knuckles being all fucked up, because it looks like she just got into a fight. Didn't notice that before when I played the game for the first time. Like I said, with a lot of the recent patches, they added more stuff to the game, extra details and stuff like that.
Hey! Detective Stins! Been a while, huh?
Inspector.
Same shit.
Speaking of, your mug's familiar too. Come on, spit it out. I'm waiting.
Pig that chatters.
Left for Atlanta, looking for a slice of happiness. Guess you didn't find it. I've always maintained it's the same for all you termites in Haywood. Born here, live here, die here. Looks like I was right. Rat got your tongue?
Enough of the chatter. What now?
Getting booked. Gonna do a stint.
Come on, Stins. Give us a break, huh? You lock us up, let's just jerk off till trial. And then what? Worst case, we get some months. Hell, standing room only nowadays in El Bote. So, they'll probably be out early.
Are these the thieves? Ordinary street trash.
Got him in custody, Mr. Fujioka. We'll be taking him now.
It's a waste of effort. I have no time to testify or play it on an investigation.
So with that
Suggest
mask.
you let him go, sir?
I suggest you toss them in the
What
sea.
the fuck?
Cuff
Oh,
legs
okay, I'm looking at the
roll
wrong
into
dude. There he
trash.
is. I never really looked at the bodyguards, the mask and everything.
Fuck.
Police don't give a fuck, man. Kind of like how they do these days. Yeah, the story's real good. The gameplay, like I said, the gameplay is really flexible. I like the gameplay, but the gameplay is not perfect.
Honestly,
The proof is when you go through the tutorial.
wasn't sure we'd worm out of that alive.
It's gonna take it a while to get used to the shooting.
Stents wouldn't do us like that.
You sure about that?
He's Haywood born, bred, and grown like us. Hates suits as much as you do. Did what he had to do. That's it.
If I hadn't come, you'd be cruising Night City in sexy wheels right now.
It was all my fault.
Wait, what?
Pigs didn't waddle in out of nowhere. My tech must have triggered the alarm.
So, maybe now, as God ordained. Jackie Wells.
V.
I know you. You hang at the Coyote.
Is that pronounced coyote? Maybe they pronounce it different.
Wait, Wells? Like, Mama Wells? Thought I recognized the name.
She's my blood, all right. Coyote's her dive. It's strange you and I never met before.
Got the job to steal those wheels at the Coyote. From Kirk.
You work with that sewer slug?
Pepe owes him big, and can't afford to pay, so I stepped up.
Gotta wonder about Pepe letting Slimy Kirk boss him around like that.
Yeah, the
Frederick
graphics
said
improved a lot with
he's
the
backed
recent
by
patches.
cartels.
I'm looking at
Cartels?
this. Yeah, there's a lot more detail than there was before.
I know those cartel types. but
I don't see
guarantee
the
none of
graphics
them
loading
get
in
heart of Kirk.
like they did before. You know, no
You'll
splotchiness.
do people in Haywood
The game
dirty.
looks good.
Come on, let's go have some lunch.
Lunch?
You would not believe my mama's chili. Best in town. Getting one of my good feelings.
But what?
About us. It's a kind of chemistry, you know? Come on. I'm fucking starved.
Okay, food it is. Let's go.
Camaraderie about getting arrested and getting your ass kicked. Well, that's the streets for you. You take allies where you can find them. I think another reason why I'm just playing this game right now is because Phantasy Star Online 2 Neo Genesis is going through server maintenance right now. And yeah, I've been addicted to that game for the last 4 days. Been playing it for like 10 hours a day. Yep, I think I almost got 50 hours playing that freaking game. It's a free-to-play. I wouldn't call it a massively online multiplayer game, but it's pretty nice. It's fun. Plus, I love the Phantasy Star Online games.
Like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her. Every new day here means 100 new arrivals, but only half these
I wish they would have like, you know, some like there's so much they could add to this game, which makes this game disappointing. It would be nice if you had like gigs or missions that spotlighted the stuff in this intro video, because it showed how you built up a relationship with Jackie Wells and how you did various jobs and assignments. It would have been nice to actually play these events. It definitely would have added more content. Look, she just picked out that tooth.
AC's Legends. Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard. Matters not where you're from. Matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk. In Night City. the city of dreams.
I'll say this game has more hood life than the new Saints Row game. I will say that for a fact. This game is more hood life than the recent Saints Row game.
Chick we're looking for is somewhere in this building. Probably crawling with the pendejos that kidnapped her.
So yeah, a whole half a year later, it would have been great to play those 6 months.
Militech training shard. In case you need to brush up on your dance moves. Down for some target practice in VR? Well?
Militech. Jack, we're talking classified military-grade tech here. How did you get it?
T-Bug. And our girl made a couple adjustments.
Why? Thinks she knows better?
Excuse me.
Nah. Said it didn't suit her, style. You'll see what I mean.
Pass.
No, Jack. No time. Maybe later.
Sure. Mañana.
Mañana is good enough for me. Man, what movie was from? I think it was from a Cheech and Chong movie, or a Cheech movie.
Gonna be
Rocco
long?
give you any tips and tricks for the job?
I'm not your mother. Just do what I pay you for. It's easy work. Yeah.
Alright, let's go to work. I guess good thing I'm bringing up the gameplay, because if you don't do the tutorial, you're going to get tossed to the wolves when it comes to the gameplay. Let's go over my menus right quick, because it's been a while. Inventory. She's not the hottest girl on the block. But like I said, I'm going with like kind of a geeky, kind of cool, smart aleck, net runner kind of character who builds her own tech. Going with a tech build with this one. Going to make some OP weapons. Because tech, I don't know, every build is viable in this game. You can make every build busted. I don't know if they made any tweaks to that part of the game, but from a lot of the YouTube videos I've watched, the gameplay is very, very flexible, which I was not expecting playing this game. So if you are just playing it for the gameplay, the gameplay is solid. There's other games that are better, but for what you're getting for $30 is very solid. Or in my case, $10 when I rebought this game.
Well, could at least try to be nice.
You want nice, supportive? Call a damn helpline.
T-Bug's bitch. Bitch. There's a lot of hidden lore and a lot of hidden stories in this game. If you pick up a lot of little chips or little files lying around, they definitely got inspired by Skyrim. The graphics are a lot better with the recent patches. Granted, I'm not in 60 frames per second or anything like that. I don't got my weapon drawn. There we go.
Try hacking the door. Think you can trip it on your own, V?
Yeah. Sure I can. There we go. Okay, where's my stealth button? Okay, stealth button, circle. Alright. Like I said, you don't really need the tutorial. You really don't, but if you're not used to first-person shooters, they do give you info about, how to do battles and stuff like that. Okay, that was weird. He just ran up in there. Okay, there's still some wonkiness with this game.
Sandra Dorsett's protected under Echelon 2 Corpo immunity. Our girl's top shelf. This one's packing black market Zeta Tech repros. Typical back alley fix-ups. Not our lucky gal. Let's keep looking.
Mira, I saw. Pendejos ahead. Quietly.
On your toes. More bodies incoming. They're almost on you.
Please fuck those reapers. On your feet. They're coming.
Bitch is hacking!
Bueno. Chiflado, te estás esperando. ¡Tengo otra!
Scabs are still crawling. Clean it up, clean it out. Don't want to be bringing the target out under fire. Definitely don't want to slow you back.
No way, not neither.
Fuck the beach!
Man, these guys are like sharpshooters.
Stop this fucking game!
Shot those in the body.
Fuck the beach!
Shoot them quick, they ID! You got this! I'm empty! Need to reload! We got options here. Fuck, you got eyes on this shithole? Anything!
Ruby's in, looks out on the balcony. Got a window on the left. Give me 2 seconds to grease the lock.
Hold on there!
Half on the door's just clear. Watch yourselves.
Let's go! Hijos de puta!
Damn, Jackie. Went up in there.
Don't see any movement on the sensors. Looks like you got them. You're clear to go.
Where the hell's our target?
Look around. Gotta be there
Hey, I'm
somewhere.
stuck with some shit. There we go. Just taking looting bodies. We're gonna be doing a lot of looting in this game. And then for some reason, you never keep this weapon. You pick it up. Is he dead? Let's make sure. Now he's dead. It's a lot of money. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna get all these little pickup things that'll just add more information to the lore of the game and things like that.
Jesus fucking Christ. Think I got her. Got our target.
We make it? She alive?
About to find out.
V, jack into our biomon. Need to know what we're dealing with.
This does
Jacking
not
in.
look good.
Sandra Dorset, NC 570442. Trauma Team Platinum.
Platinum? Shit. Trauma should have swooped in if she sneezed.
Guessing they jammed the transmitter sig. Looking at a hacked biomon, firmware reconfig, or a neurovirus.
Carajo, T-Bug. You ain't seeing this place. This is tubs, ice, hooks, cleavers.
Scott Muncher's hack, huh? Got an idea. Check her neural cord. Find a shard? Yeah, pull it. That'll be what's moving the biome.
Found the shard. Removing now.
Check the biome. Anything change?
Greetings, Sandra. If you are conscious, assume recovery position now. An emergency evacuation unit has been dispatched and is due to arrive at your location in 180 seconds.
Biome Enclave's trauma will be here in 3 minutes.
Your premium plan will cover 90% of the projected costs of your rescue and treatment.
Pobrecita. Let's get her off that ice. She's flatlining.
V, need to know what's
Jack,
going
the air
on.
hypo! Fuck, this is bad!
Catch, chica!
I think... Holy shit, it worked!
Fuera, chica. Get her outside. Fuera, get her out. Terrace.
Landing. Stand clear. Initiating security protocol. Follow all instructions. Place the patient on the ground. Five steps back. Now.
Dang, just go push me out the way.
TT-133 to control. Patient NC570442 secured. Stimulants being administered. 70 milligrams dopamine, 110 norepinephrine, 800 fibrinogen.
That's that.
Let's get out of here. Elevator gets us to the garage.
I would say my only nitpicks of the game is just, like I said, early on there was some bugs.
See you in the near future.
Even though the gameplay might be decent, you know, they will have moments where,
Mind if I borrow your wheels?
you know, like I said, because of the bugs and technical hangups, some of the gameplay has a little bit of jank to it.
Won't leave you hanging, Jack.
The melee the melee combat is pretty simplified.
Yes, V.
The gunplay is solid, as you saw.
She's all yours. I'm beat as it is.
Oh, almost forgot. Should get Wakako on the hollow. Tell her the job's done.
The menu system is pretty simple. Granted, the more crap you pick up, the more stuff you'll have to organize in your inventory. But you can get there's ways to just purge a lot of stuff out of your inventory, either for components and stuff like that.
Your payment awaits you, ready to come around whenever you like, if right away. But I guess home is the only place you wish to be now. The NCPD has surrounded Watson. The district is closed. If you're to make it past the cordon, you must move fast.
Thanks for the heads up. Swing by to see you later. Word's out the NCPD is gonna put Watson on lockdown. I'm gonna sleep in my own bed tonight. We better put in fifth.
Leave it to me, chica. I'm driving.
I'll probably have to gotta wait till the game open up to see what other changes they added to the game as far as the patch. Right now, can't really show anything with the patch unless I load up another save and go through the game.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Soundtrack is
Not just any
very
other city.
eclectic. Nothing to really be wild over in terms of the soundtrack.
Adam Smasher. Legends are born here. I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or... Oh, could know it. Man on our ass, tailing us. Chingado. Don't like this beat.
Oh, this part. Yeah, this is my issue with the game. Some of the little quick time events. You really didn't have to do anything, to be honest. It's like you would shoot, and sometimes your shots wouldn't register. They're kind of registering now, but it don't matter because they're all going to kind of end the same no matter what you do.
Aim for the driver!
See, I'm aiming for the driver, and I didn't have to do much because they're still going to hit the wall anyway. And there's quite a few of these little type of events that go on, but they all kind of end the same. Granted, there are some like flying drones,
It's okay.
part of the game
Just
that
focus
you
on
have
him.
to shoot and pick off, and they will kill you. But yeah, there is some jank with the little driving, you know, little interactive battles like that that were just annoying to deal with, and they just led to easy death because it wasn't recognizing that I was actually shooting and hitting the people I was shooting at. Yeah, so you get that late music. Whenever somebody spots you, you get that kind of shit. You'll get like, you'll hear Jackie talking, but his mouth ain't moving.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice.
Or you'll get like kind of late reactions where they're screaming at each other, whatever.
Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you?
Really? What's it that makes him so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. Gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. She's giving me a chance. Waiting.
That's a shame. Let them through. But they're the last. Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Officer, ma'am.
She took a liking to you.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Okay, that is some weird shit. It's just there's another little glitch that showed up. People were like kind of T-squaring and floating on the screen. Yeah, this game, like I said, they're still, ain't gonna lie, this game still on a technical level is a bit of a hot mess. But like I said, it's playable. It's playable. The game functions. You're gonna get some weird shit like paper blowing through the windshield of the car. Hit me in the face. And then what we just saw on the screen a few seconds ago, yeah, you're gonna get some jank with this game.
They had it coming.
But I don't know, if you play Skyrim, there was jank in Skyrim. But these kind of open world games, you're gonna get some jank. That's just how it is. It's like you can't really hold it against Cyberpunk for jank. It's like you're just being petty at that point. You're being nitpicky.
Almost at your place.
What about you? Not likely to make it back to Haywood now.
Chill, V. They'll let me through.
Sure about that?
Oh yeah, I'll play nice Jackie again.
I don't think I heard this song from all the time I played this game.
Sweet dreams then.
Tell Missy I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
I went up a whole level, y'all. A whole level. Got a little running. Okay, why can't I jump? I can't jump yet. Too early in the game. I can run. Can't jump. Interesting.
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zipping your deeds.
Job from T-Bug. Alright, so they got Netrunner missions. That was new. That was part of the recent patch, I guess. Yeah, this looks a lot better on the little videos and stuff, and the elevator looks better. And on the TVs when you play on the PC.
Stupid gate's busted again. Third time.
Paid to get it fixed the last two.
I think another thing that people asked for in the game was
Oh yeah.
if you can get outfits that the NPCs wear, because some of the outfits the NPC wear are really, really nice, really, really tight, but they're not available for your character. Here we got the apartment. I heard they added a new wardrobe function. Yeah, here's the wardrobe function that came with the patch. No, I wasn't walking around topless, but closet. You can have up to 6 outfits saved in your wardrobe. These can be activated and deactivated in the outfits section of your inventory at any time. Have activated a wardrobe lock will change the appearance of the clothing you have equipped, but will not change its stats. All clothing you find, receive, edit, disassemble, buy or sell will be saved in your wardrobe's memory. Okay, that's nice. Really nice. Let's see what we got. Kinda like that little shirt order. Skinny jeans. A little booty on her. Like that. She got these jeans. I don't know what the hell these are. Kind of work the outfit better, but they just look tackier. So I'm gonna go with those. She got little sneakers. And we'll go with that for now. I don't think she has any hats or anything. But that's pretty cool how this is. I think we got more stuff in this, yeah. Second conflict bagger jacket, more search for armor, old camo, boots, and it has an empty clothing shop. Equip those bad boys. First baseball cap. Could have sworn in one of the updates they give you like a Johnny Silverhand type of shirt or something, or jacket. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I think the only thing that sucks about wardrobe is trying to like look for shit in this closet, but they're not letting me okay, I guess that is what it is. Alright, and then over here, body needs some tweaks. Approach the mirror in your apartment, select the change appearance. Let's say, so you can still change your appearance in your room. Over here you can use this to buy like new apartments and stuff. That was with the previous update and things like that, which was pretty cool. You can take a shower. I remember at one time you could actually see your feet. Look at the mirror. Yeah, she definitely does look like Lucy Liu, which is weird. She likely been through some shit. But overall, if I want to be brutally honest with my review of this game, I give it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely a 7. Even now, even with the recent update, even though I haven't played all of it, I don't think this game will ever be an 8 to me because of, you know, just a high amount of jank to the game. But for what it is a good game. It's a game that it's funny because I did trade in my hard copy of the game when I first bought it, that I bought for $30, and those other games coming out, and I felt, you know, the game, it's a 7, it's a good game. And but once I did trade it in, I was missing it. To be honest, I was missing playing this game after I traded it in. And that's what made me get it again. And for $10 brand new, I wasn't going to pay $30 again for it. And then some people were still selling it at full price. But that Black Friday sale, I'll get another copy. Even though my cousin was like, why are you getting it again? Did you trade it in? I was like, dude, it's $10 for a new copy. It's like for $10, this game is like game of the year. You're getting a lot of content for $10. So with that said, the game is a 7 out of 10. It hits all the right notes. Night City is just a epic sandbox. Even outside Night City, you have the Badlands, and there's places to go, you know, to explore. You can find some cool, like, rare weapons. There's a lot of legendary weapons in this game. There's just a lot of shit to do.
Whoa, V! Get your beauty sleep? No better. What time you got up?
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biome. Don't know, a neurovirus or... I need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you.
Caught the coof.
Brought you a ride. Throwing some threads, meet me downstairs.
And on that note, I will probably leave this review and this live stream. This game, to me, it's a solid buy if you plan on, you know, getting the game. Oh, did she have like her own pistol or whatever? Or was this shit I picked up? I forgot. I could have sworn she had her own pistol. Like when you started the game, you had like your own pistol you can get. It's called like Dying Light or something. Stash. So you don't start out with Dying Light no more? Or maybe you don't get it till after a certain mission? Who knows? But yeah, you'll get certain legendary weapons that you put in these spots over the course of the game. I know in one of my saves I got quite a few of them. Got the shotgun right now. Can't really do nothing with it here in the apartment though. So yeah, on that note, I'm gonna be ending this review live stream. For those of you guys who stopped by and watched, thanks for watching. For those of you guys who watch later, thanks for watching as well. You guys stay safe and God bless.